rapid speeds at which we can go from one side of the world to another, and in doing so enter a society and a culture different from our own in less than a day, and suffer some or maybe enjoy some culture shock depending on how you react to it after jet lag from our own. You know, a culture different from our own in less than a day. They're simple but very effective indications of the fact that isolating ourselves, which unfortunately some in our society do intentionally, whether they do it intentionally or unintentionally, maybe due to discomfort with cultures and societies unfamiliar to them, or not having had sufficient opportunity to learn about others, is not beneficial to the establishment of community at all. Communities are formed from common interests, from communication, common goals. Notice too that three of those words I just used, they all start with COMM. That notion of community, commonality, and goals, and sometimes from just simply finding a common ground between ourselves and others. And this series of lectures from the Eurasia Foundation is a means of establishing a feeling of community through imparting knowledge of Asian cultures and societies, of Eastern arts and letters, and of the ways in which our most common similarity, that of our very humanity, our feelings, our desire to know, our desire to do things with our knowledge, and fellow feeling itself leading us to do some good in the world and for our communities. Those are the things that often drive us to be better human beings. This series is one way in which our commonalities and our differences can both unite as well as to show what divides us, and in doing so, unite us again, and do that by recognizing the rich, robust, far-reaching, and essential nature of knowledge in seeing ourselves as citizens not just of countries but of the world. When we see ourselves in others and others see themselves in us, whether the other is near or far, we form the strongest bonds of friendship, community, and hope for our collective future. I see this series as an exemplification of applied humanities. It's the acquisition of knowledge, information, and understanding having both intrinsic as well as extrinsic value. It's knowledge of culture and society you can appreciate in and of itself, and it's knowledge of the culture of others and of our own and of your own that you can apply in your own life for the benefit of yourself and the communities, not just one community, but the many communities of which you are a part. So thank you for being part of this series, and thank you to our guest today, Dr. Jung, who will speak to you today about the necessity to be awake until 2 or 3 in the morning, and so do I, or I wouldn't see her messages that time in the morning, who has tirelessly arranged this series and whose work will doubtless provide a valuable and memorable experience to all who are involved.
And we would like to also thank our translator once again for the day, Mr. Wang Kim.
Without him,
without any further ado.
No, so there you go. Thank you very much.